Shout out to SeatGeek. We know they are the top rated sports booking app. I mean, when we talk about them, dude, they got over, was it 70,000 different sporting events, different festivals, different events that you can purchase tickets to ultimately get in there and vibe out with them people, man. They are pretty awesome. Man, let me also pull up the promo code because we do like that whenever we're talking about anybody that rocks with the show. It's simple. You download the app, use the promo code MOATS. You get $20 off of your purchase, man. It doesn't matter where the seats are. It doesn't matter how much they cost. You're getting $20 off of it. I think it's a dope deal. I mean, shoot, I'm pulling up Steelers at Bengals at Steelers this weekend, man. Plenty of seats available. Nice areas too, man. So you don't want to miss out on that, man.
I might be making an appearance.
You catch what I'm saying?
I might be making an appearance.
Deke said he might be in the building.
I'm going through SeatGeek.
Deke said he might be in the building. SeatGeek giving you all, and they even rank the seats. You see what I'm saying? Like they tell you good versus great for the value and everything, man. So, like I said, you don't want to miss out on that. So, shout out to the homies at SeatGeek. And we got Z-Man577. Shout out to the homie Z-Man. He says, we were riding so high, 10-3, leading the division. Coach T is coach of the year. People thinking we can contend for the number 1 seed. Do you remember those combos? He says, and then we dropped 3 in a row to some good teams, proving we are, in all caps, not one of the top dogs. Were the expectations too high? Is the defense not as good as we thought? Or is this simply the new norm for Coach Tomlin in December? Let me hear your thoughts. That's from the homie Z-Man 577.
I think that's really what it was just you lost to per se 3 good teams that it's like, oh, are we not part of the good team nation?
Yo, I like how you said it like that. It was real though. It's like,
really
are we not one of them?
Are we not one
like,
of the
because I thought we were 10-3, and we was like, yeah, we can lock up this division in 2 weeks. Like, we felt like we was one of the ones, yeah.
Because we did beat some decent teams before that, like Chargers,
but it's like
Commanders,
these are
Bengals, Ravens.
Like these are Super Bowl.
Falcons, man, Falcons, we beat them, and they about to,
Broncos. That was before they were the Broncos, but still,
it's still a part of the journey though. Like, it's like, man,
either way, 3 games in a row.
I was say, but we didn't beat multiple playoff teams on this journey. Is what we're saying too, though.
Don't blink, don't panic. It's still a good team.
Yeah, that's
a dangerous team. They're still dangerous.
We still got a chance.
Yeah,
I still think we are a good team when we're doing everything right.
They can run the ball. They can play good defense. In December, they're still dangerous.
Now, I'm going to ask you, TG, because what you said kind of, now I've said this before, not on this show, but I've been called at times, man, like, yo, you got the tunnel vision because you're a former player. You just feel like you always got a chance, right? Whereas even situationally, right? I think me and Deke, we've talked about one time where it was, yo, would you give up the touchdown so that way you get the ball back on offense, man, get a better chance to score? Or the argument we're seeing in New York, it's like, yo, should y'all have won the game or do you go out there and try to lose so you get the better draft pick? But we typically say as players, we don't even entertain those scenarios. It's always just singularly focused. We got a chance if we in it, bro. And we feel like that till the cows come home, right, wrong, and different.
Good players too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got a shot. We on scholarship too, man.
So it's like, is that tunnel vision though? In that sense, like, is this team really as good as what you kind of just said from your eyes, or is it that tunnel vision? You know what I mean?
I think it's still a Russ in there. It's still Najee, running hard. So George Pickens at any moment can go top on you. It's weapons in there. You know, like a Van Joseph.
Oh, Van Jefferson,
Van Jefferson, I'm sorry. A Van Jefferson at any point. Big play right here.
Yeah.
Big play right there.
Which we have seen from him at multiple times this season.
I mean, it's weapons. Like, it's still weapons. These are still pros.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I just think that's what the league is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At any time, the Jets can beat you.
So like, I hear what you're saying because I flip back to, like, Deke, right? And going back to what we were talking about earlier when you said, man, if I don't feel like we legitimately have a chance, I'd much rather go with Phil's or I'd much rather kind of turn it over and just start something new. And that's why I was like, well, what determines if you feel like you're capable or not? Right. Because I think, like, for players, we always feel like we got it. Man, I remember being in Buffalo, and even though we was losing it was like, yo, still feel like, yo, we nice. Like, I'm nice, you nice, bro. I don't care who this team is. Like, we only lost by 3. Like, we've lost 10 in a row, but we lost by 2, 3, 1. So it's like, mentally, we just always feel like, yo, you could do it. You know what I mean?
Which you should.
That's why the
'cause-
NFL you can't tank.
Because I was gonna say like it's the GM's job, it's the front office's job,
Yeah.
it's the coach's job to figure out that type of stuff.
You got to tank by like pulling people out.
Because I'm like, if you put any of us out there, like, how do you
shot.
physically go out there and say, TG, run half speed, knowing this guy might knock you out today?
Might put you down.
He might blow your leg off. Like, hey, go out there, hey man, for the draft pick.
On the Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence is still out there and can slash you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still I mean, think of the
I mean,
worst
shoot,
team
we
per
low
se.
key, we joked about Drew Lock. We joked about Drew Lock.
Yeah,
like
top
even
two.
Drew
Carolina,
got
like,
pedigree.
He's
Yeah.
the number 1 pick in the draft.
Sam Darnold, pedigree. Yeah.
Like these are still.
Carson Wentz.
But yeah, that's
We
what, like,
joking about
Carson,
Wentz. It's like Wentz low key was what, 1 overall?
2
2 overall, excuse me. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Shoot,
Super Bowl.
Trubisky. We joked about Trubisky. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, TJ's
Stop.
point, like we still got pieces. Just a few weeks ago, we were 10-3, and then look at last year, we were 7-7, and
Oh, yeah,
that
it
was
was-
coming off of 3 games, losing to bad teams.
Yeah.
But you see how we finished, and that's the
Yeah.
NFL. That's just how it is. So we do have the pieces. We still got a Russ.
Yeah.
We still got a highly paid defense. You still got Tomlin. So anything
So
can
TJ
happen.
in there.
TJ.
Yeah, like
TJ wrecked your
Nine.
day.
bro, maybe this Chiefs
TJ
game was the
He
last
can make
straw.
him a
Maybe
bad
this
day.
was the
If you can't block
Final
TJ,
breaking
your whole
point.
game plan done for the day.
Wreck your day. Like, you know.
No.
So I mean, it's still good players. Like
yeah.
things can happen. I don't know. I feel good. I think they're a dangerous team. I think as much as like you see this bad right now, I think this bad is right on time. You'll be able to
Get
fix
it out
their
your way.
problems, Get it out your way.
But also keep that edge on you. Keep that bad taste because it's like, yo, you done took 3 L's versus the teams that everybody is now saying y'all are chasing after. So now what is your excuse for not preparing that extra? What is your excuse for ever coming into a game, especially when it's postseason time, and thinking that you nicer than any of these dudes? Because it's like the past 3 times when you face these type of teams, they've victory formation handily won. You know what I mean?